guys, I'm Megan Killion of MKC Agency, and I'm here to tell you guys why MSPs should invest in content marketing. The biggest piece of content marketing that I see be effective for MSPs is in two different places. And one of those I consider to be like a straightforward kind of content marketing funnel building play, circling around elevating an internal resource as your big brain and positioning them as a thought leader. This is very often the owner. But it could be, your tier 3 tech or, whoever inside you feel like just they know so much. And so trying to pull that out of them, turn it into bite-sized pieces and put it online where people can find it and engage with it. And there's a couple different benefits of that piece. One, people get to know your faces. So if we're talking about, say, you, the owner, creating thought leadership content for like the legal industry and talking about things they can do to protect themselves from lawsuits, from cybersecurity breaches, from data loss, from downtime, all of those things. And you speak directly to them and you use their jargon. Over time, they get to know you, and then you have a relationship where they want to buy from you. Secondarily, you are elevating yourself as being intelligent, and ultimately, people buy you. When we're talking about a market where you really need to differentiate yourself from a lot of competitors, the best way to do that is by being a human being, and being a smart human being where people can kind of point and be like, well, he clearly knows what he's talking about. When I do content for MSPs, usually what I'm trying to do is give the buyer, the prospect, just enough information that they could do it themselves, but they don't want to because it's going to be hard. And they're going to reach out to you for you to do it for them instead. And then the other piece of content that we see work really well for MSPs is nurturing content. What I mean by that, when we're cold calling for MSPs, 9 times out of 10, they already have an IT service provider. They're in contract. They're not necessarily unhappy. Now, if you're an MSP that's ever come in and unseated another MSP, you may have unseated MSPs that were not doing a good job, but the decision maker was happy. They thought they were doing a good job, because the perception of whether our IT services is running smoothly is like, well, we haven't had a big problem. That doesn't mean they're protected. We all know that you can go without a breach for a very long time and think you're perfectly safe, but really you're not being managed at all. So what we do for nurturing content are things like, here are 10 questions to ask your MSP in your next QBR. Oh, you're not having QBRs? Why not? Those types of things. Third-party analysis information, even if you don't do it yourself, right? So like not every MSP wants to go out and do an audit for companies that may never buy from them. That's fine. Partner up with somebody like Galactic Advisors and co-market with them and shoot out some email blasts being like, hey, these guys will come do an audit for you. And if they turn up something and you want that fixed by someone other than your IT service provider that wasn't protecting you, let us know and we're happy to help. So there's thought leadership content, and then there's nurturing content to stay top of mind for when someone is ready to buy. Ask me any questions you want about content marketing in the comments. Have a great day, guys.